Computer Programming Essentials, Unit 6, Part 4. This is the end of our section on if statements on our Chapter 5 on if statements. And let's finish up talking about logic operators. The and the or operator allow us to form compound expressions in our if statements. And there are a few common mistakes. One of the most common is to use the and where you mean to use or. And this is probably caused by the way we speak in English, not exactly matching the logic. But if we say that someone's going to have an error in pay rate if their pay rate is less than the low limit or greater than the high limit, there's no way that somebody's pay rate can be less than the low limit and greater than the high limit at the same time. So instead of saying pay rate less than low and pay rate greater than high, we have to say or. So we'd use pipes, the or operator, instead of the and operator. Another common error is to use a single ampersand or pipe to indicate a logical or, and, or. It may compile, but the single ampersand or pipe do not represent the short circuit operators, and we want to use the short circuit operators to enhance efficiency. The not operator is the third and final logic operator that we are going to use in Java, and it's written as an exclamation point. You've seen it already as part of the relational operator not equal to, and it negates any Boolean expression. So if you say not true, that's false. If you say not false, that's true. And some people think that statements with the not operator are harder to read and they may require a double set of parentheses. However, the not operator is a valuable tool in your toolbox, so I encourage you to get familiar with the not operator, and we will be using it in class. There is an order of operations in which logic operators are evaluated, and it is not, and, or. Not comes first, then the and operator, and then the or. So you can combine as many and or operators as needed, and not, and, or is the order of operations for your logical expressions, for your logic operators. However, sometimes you may have a Boolean expression that combines both arithmetic, relational operators, and logic operators. So the order in which those are going to be evaluated: arithmetic comes first, then relational operators, and then the logic operators, and assignment is done last. Parentheses will be evaluated first, so those can change the basic order of operations. Here is a nice flowchart, a nice table that shows this. The highest precedence is the not. Not happens first. And then multiplication, division, modulus, addition, and subtraction. The arithmetic operators happen first. Then the relational operators, which are less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, or not equal to. Those do not have an order of operations built in because they all have the same precedence. And then finally, the logic operators, and an or. The assignment is the lowest precedence, so assignment would happen at the very end. Order of operations makes a difference, so we're going to practice with it in class quite a bit. Order of operations is really super important, and it's going to help you not only in this class, but also in your math class and your science class. So it's really important to understand order of operations. You can always use parentheses to change the precedence or make your intentions clearer. So even if they don't change the precedence, if you add them and they're not needed, they're called redundant parentheses. However, if they make it more clear to you, it's fine to use redundant parentheses. Our aim is clarity. Here's an example of a compound condition. If traffic tickets is greater than 2, or age is less than 25, and gender equals M, they're going to pay an extra premium. The and happens first. So age less than 25, and they're a male. Males less than 25 are going to pay an extra premium. People are going to pay an extra premium if they also have more than 2 traffic tickets. So if we want to change this and say logically only people with more than two traffic tickets and males are going to be paying the extra premium. So if you're a man and you have more than 2 traffic tickets, or if you're a man and you're less than 25, you're going to pay the extra premium. So notice that logic is different, and you would have to know what exactly the intent is to be able to use parentheses and the operators appropriately. In summary, the if statement is what's used in Java to make a decision. A single alternative if will perform one action based on one alternative. A dual alternative if will perform one action if it's true and a separate action if it's false. That's formed using the if-else statement. The AND operator is two ampersands, and it is true when both expressions are true, when two expressions are true. The OR operator is formed by two pipes, and that carries out an action if one or the other or both of the conditions are true. The NOT operator negates any Boolean expression, and it's really important to memorize the operator precedence. Not and or is the precedence for logic operators. If you have mixed expressions that include a mix of operators, arithmetic happens first, relational happens next, and logic happens last. Here's the terminology you need to know for this chapter. I encourage you to make flowcharts. You will be asked to turn those in, and you will be graded on them.